Bossypants by Tina Fey. So I recently heard a theory that someone put out that that if you see a book in which the author's name is bigger, no, that wasn't it. It was that, oh, that's right. There was a relationship, and however big the author's name is, that tells you how bad the book is. That if you have a really big name in comparison to the title, then the book is not very good. But they were referring to these sort of serial writers, the chain writers who sort of sell a franchise almost, and they have 50 different books, and it's really the author. Well, what's the next of that author's book? And then people pick it up. In this case, that does not hold true at all. Her name could be 3 times as big, and it's obviously the size of her name does not affect the quality of the book. This is Tina Fey's memoir, maybe her first, or certainly her first, but maybe not her last. I don't know if she'll come out with another one when she's older, because she's not very old. And there's not, throughout there are occasional images, illustrations, script bits, and that it's all pretty interesting for all of that, as well as the writing, which is funny and smart and poignant in places. She talks about from when she was a little kid and how she grew up to become where she is today. If you don't know who Tina Fey is, I'm not going to go into all that. I think I get a little bit. She was the first female lead writer in Saturday Night Live. She's run a few TV shows. She's a very funny person, and I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Tina Fey's. So here we have her. I suppose the arms are supposed to show something along the lines of it being a man's world out there. It makes a lot of sense, and she's really broken into a field that isn't that easy for women to break into. Good book, and so I passed it on to a few people who might be interested in it. It's funny, and beyond being funny, it's interesting for a guy to read. And I think it would be interesting for women to read too, but I can't speak for them. But as a guy reading it and hearing some of the things that she thought about and had to say and put up with, it was pretty interesting. But she tells it in a very funny way as well. All right, Tina Fey, Bossypants.